when you look at the way the bodybuilding world has become so scientific, it's become such almost like a formulaic industry in some ways. Has the magic gone from that time when you were there in the gym?
Well, I think that the rules are still the same. If it is in bodybuilding or if it is in anything else, you have to have a very clear vision of where you want to go in your career. You cannot get into bodybuilding and think that just by exercising every day, that by accident you're just going to be a world champion. As I said earlier, you have to have a very clear vision and you have to see it in front of you. And then you got to go and shoot for the stars. The bigger you shoot, the further you go. I had a very clear vision of becoming another Reg Park. Reg Park was my idol. Those that don't know who Reg Park was, he was a Mr. Universe in 1951, in 58, and in 1965. 3-time Mr. Universe, and then he became the star of Hercules movies. And I happened to see his cover on a magazine when I was in Graz, in Austria. And I bought that magazine, and there was literally the blueprint. I remember that cover shot that said, Mr. Universe becomes Hercules star. And there was the blueprint on how he trained, how he won his Mr. Universe titles, how he made his move in the movies, and how he then did this money. The hundreds of thousands of dollars that he made then in the 50s and 60s from the Hercules movies, and bought gymnasiums, a chain of gymnasiums in South Africa, and became a very successful businessman. So for me, this was the blueprint. So I immediately had a clear vision that I want to be another Reg Park, that I want to be in London winning the Mr. Universe contest. I saw myself with the trophy in the hand. I saw hundreds of bodybuilders around me looking up at me, idolizing me, and thousands of people up there cheering and standing ovation. That's what I saw. And exactly 5 years later, with 5-6 hours of training like a fanatic, I was standing on that stage in London, and I won the Mr. Universe contest with the age of 20 as the youngest Mr. Universe ever.